On the video today, we're talking about money. We are looking for ways to save money on items that we buy in the house, and just how to get best deals, because when you get good deals on items, you end up saving money, and extra money saved is good money, and who doesn't like to save extra cash? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you things that you are going to do that is going to help you save money, even if you're in Nigeria or in diaspora. Guys, welcome to the channel. Rosy Kech here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. Subscribe, thank you so much. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you. The first point, guys, is mostly for my Nigerian counterparts. Yes, we have to respect motherland and start from here. Guys, if you're in Nigeria, please, I'm begging you, freezer is not luxury. Freezer is necessity. So let me tell you something. Like, I know that you're like, I cannot afford to get a freezer. Okay, it's okay. If you have to choose between getting a fridge and a freezer, please, mamas, please choose your freezer. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that whatever it is in your place, PHED, co-distribution, Ikeda distribution, anybody that supplies lights to your area, you know that the lights can be off and on. And if you have fridge, you know that fridge is mostly defrost. Things in the fridge mostly defrost faster than things in the freezer. So imagine you didn't have a fridge and you had only a freezer. The worst that can happen is you bring out things to thaw before you use them. But if you have a fridge, if light goes for a few hours, before you know, you are struggling with the things that you have in the fridge. Because someone like me, saying the other day that it never takes my light too much, I'll just carry my fridge and got my freezer and go and put under the sun and be using solar to charge it anyhow it's going to charge, because of the things I have in my freezer. You understand? I'm somebody who stores things in my freezer, and I find out that it saves me money. We're going to get to that. But what I'm saying is that please, if you can invest in the freezer, please do. Freezer in Nigeria is not luxury, it is a necessity. Because what happens is the things that you're going to buy, I'm going to tell you how to buy to save money. You're going to have to store them in the freezer. And even if you don't used to have light, and you have light like 3 hours in a day, people in diaspora, please don't look at me that kind of. Yes, some people in Nigeria have like 3 hours. Some people in Nigeria don't used to see light in the whole day. So please don't look at me like 3 hours. 3 hours. It's our reality most of the times. So even if you have 3 hours light, even if you don't have light, most people put on their generator sometimes for a few hours in the night. So for those few hours you put on your generator in the night, you can power your freezer, and at least the things that are there will still end up being frozen. So yes, invest in a freezer. The second way you can save money too as a mom in Nigeria is by going to the local market. Please, this video is not for those people that their life are already soft. If your life is already soft, please accept my apologies. I don't mean that you should go and dirty yourself in the market. I don't mean that you should go and be jamming body. Please, if your life is already soft, please skip. But for people that their life is still being molded, that they're still looking for ways to save small money, please go to the local market. I know that those big shops are very, very enticing, and you like the AC that blows you, but those AC comes with extra charge. Those AC that is blowing you comes with extra hundreds and thousands of naira here and there. And if you realize that over time, if you bought things in the local market, you're going to end up saving more money. I want to talk about this local market as much as you can. If you can afford to, I always say this because every man pocket they're different, you understand? If you can afford to, please try to buy things in bulk. An example right now is a sachet of tomato. You know the sachet Nigerians use is 120 naira, I think, single. But if you're buying in roll, a roll of it is 500 naira. So what happens is that as you bought that roll of tomato, you've saved 100 naira. So imagine that I wanted to buy 5 rolls. So now you've saved 100 naira. You're like, Rosemary, maybe 100 naira I can't save for this potato. I know. But by the time you finish saving 100 naira on like 10 different things that you bought in the market, you see that you can afford to use that 1,000 naira to buy something extra. 1,000 naira is big money. Yes, it's big money. Please try to buy things in bulk as much as possible. And when you buy things in bulk, you know that you have to store them in the freezer. I told you that it's not luxury anymore. So when you buy things in bulk, at least you can afford to store in the freezer. So please, also people that are not even in Nigeria, I know that there are some shops, I've seen some YouTubers put up videos, there are some shops that sell things cheaper than the others. Please, if your life is still being molded, like I said, if you don't have this soft life yet, Louis is playing ball here. So please, pardon all the noise. Like, you can see some shops that sell things cheaper than the others. You can try to buy from those shops. And sometimes these shops that sell things cheaper, it doesn't mean that the quality is lower. It's just like maybe they are not very well known, or they just like the inspiration behind their brand is just like, okay, to give affordable product to individuals or to people that want to buy stuff. That point, based on markets too, if you're trying to save money, try as much as possible to go to early morning markets. Early morning markets helps you a lot to save money, more than you would get in the afternoon. Then secondly is if you have, you know how in a town you have small markets, and you still have like the big market. The thing is that people who sell in these small markets mostly go to buy from those who sell in those big markets. So if you can, if these big markets are very close to your house, you can just like 5 minutes drive. You prefer to buy on your street, you understand? I'm not saying every time you should go to market too, but I'm saying that if you can, just make that 5 minutes drive, go to the market, the bigger market. You're going to get things cheaper most times in those bigger markets, because they're like the wholesalers of what people who sell on your streets or in the smaller markets sell. So yes guys, another thing I'm going to advise is invest in some kitchen gadgets that are going to help you save money on some ingredients. I'm not saying you should go and buy all the kitchen gadgets in the shop, because if you're buying all those gadgets and you cannot afford to, you end up you're spending money. But for instance, if you have an air fryer or if you have an oven, it's going to reduce the, you can use an oven for a lot of things, and you can also use an oven to grill your meat. So when you are grilling your meat, it's healthier for you, and in the long run you are saving money on groundnut oil, on vegetable oil. So you see what I'm saying? If you invested in some of these kitchen gadgets, they are going to help you in the long run save money. Some of you don't use prepaid meter, you actually have estimated bill. What are you waiting for? Go and buy heater and come and put electric cooker and use the electric cooker to be cooking, because whether you use it to cook or not, they're going to still give you estimated bill at the end of the month, and you're going to be buying gas. You see how much 12.5 kg gas is costing now? Almost 10,000 naira. So imagine if you had estimated bill of a particular amount and you had an electric cooker, you would use your gas cooker when there is no light, you understand? So now you are saving money on gas because we are using electric cooker. For those of us who use prepaid meter, I don't know, maybe you can buy low energy consumption electric cookers and everything. So yeah, but if you know that you have estimated bill, my advice for you would be to buy an electric cooker. So the next point I'd like to give you is thrift away. The thrift industry right now in Nigeria is on another level. There are thrift cookwares, there are thrift clothes, thrift household items, just a lot of things that you can get for maybe half the price or very highly discounted because they are thrifted. And sometimes these things that come in thrift have not even been used. I remember one time I went to get something in thrift, and there was a baby bed that was in the cart, has not been used, but it has been shipped down to Nigeria, and the person just wanted to sell it, and I saw that the price difference was almost 30,000 naira from what I saw that same brand online, you understand? So somebody can get that and it would be a very good deal, and you say the person got thrift, but it has even been thrift that has not been used before. Even if the thrift had been used, sometimes these things are used so gently. So there are thrift pots, thrift frying pans, thrift blenders, thrift air fryers. Basically, if you want to buy stuff and you get a good quality when you are thrifting in the thrift market, please, you can consider buying these things. I've taken you to thrift market once. I'm going to link the video. I've also taken you guys to the market in Port Harcourt where they sell thrift cookwares. You can, if you're in Port Harcourt, you can watch that video and maybe decide to go there and go and see if you're going to see one or two things that are going to help you save money. A special shout out in this video to Miss Honey's Kitchen, guys. She's based in the UK, and if you want to see food, if it's just food, you want to learn how to make every kind of Nigerian food, you know, that's the channel to go to. And she still has content based on lifestyle. You are going to enjoy watching her channel, so please subscribe to her channel. Tell her you're from Rosy Kech. Oh yeah, please go and subscribe to her channel. Thank you. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Like this video, share this video if you can. It's going to help one or two people. I'm going to see you in my next video. Until then, stay safe, be kind, bye.